Boy, I wanna know lying that you're sexing me when everybody knows it's clear that you're obsessed with me. Funny girl that you couldn't impress. Last man on the earth still you're delusional. What? Boy, you losing your mind. If y'all want to know why I'm playing Mariah Carey Obsessed, because I'm about to tell y'all a crazy ass story. Crazy story, like King Von said. Nah, but for real, y'all, I'm about to tell y'all the story about how I was in the county for 6 months with the. She's a murderer, so we won't say that. But the viral Dateline series, the viral Lover Stalker Killer with the lady Liz Goyer, who was obsessed with the dude Dave, who she ended up basically getting obsessed with him and went crazy, killed the girl that he was dating after dating her. So yeah, I'm about to just break it down for y'all. So 2017, if you know, you know. What Kodak say? I used to run in them stores. They'll ask them people, they know it. But if you know it, you know it. But I used to be a booster, a big time booster in Omaha, Nebraska or whatever. So we in Zoomies. And the worker, it was one worker in there. So we spinning them or whatever. We tearing them up. We tearing them up. Every time we sending them to the back, acting like we looking for shoe sizes, spinning them, tearing their ass up. So I get my stuff. My homegirl get her stuff. But when he come out, dude come out on the back, he seeing my homegirl stuff something, basically. So we try to hurry up and walk out. We try to walk out. Dude like, oh no, come back here. What did you have in your bag? She pulled it out her bag like, what, this? Boom, threw it at her. Threw it at him. Or whatever. He didn't want to just take the little throw. Like, dude, why you just didn't take the clothes and just went on about your day? But I already know, y'all, that ain't how the law go. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so he chases us to the car or whatever. Like, as soon as we get out there, my hunger who's car run exactly to my car. My dumb ass had plates. What a criminal. You out here doing shit with plates, you ain't no real criminal. You hear me? You ain't no real criminal. So we get to my car or whatever. So dude running out after us or whatever. Since he mad he didn't get the merchandise, since he mad that he couldn't get us, he starts taking pictures of my car. So my nigga I'm with at the time or whatever, he come out. I'm like, babe, get him. Get that phone. Get that phone. So my nigga at the time, he like, what? Get him. Boom. Slam him on his head. Smooth. Slam the store worker. Smooth on his head. Bam. Took his phone. We get in the car, we driving off and stuff. We talking about it. I'm fast forwarding the story. But listen, we talk about it. But I did have a guilty conscience. I did have a weird feeling in my stomach, like, ooh, I don't know. That was just so high. Like, you know how you feel like you already know you about to go down, but like you don't want to believe that. So we in the car talking about it or whatever. We going crazy when we pull off. Me, my dude, my old homegirls, it's them too. So we talk about it and shit. And I'm like, yeah, I can't believe that nigga started taking pictures of us and shit with his phone. Woo. My dude at the time, he done did a little time and all that shit. So he like, wait, this his phone? We took his phone? Oh, hell no. We about to go down for some fucking strong arm robbery. That shit was dumb. I thought he had your phone. I thought he had your phone. We like, no, this his phone. Anyways, let's fast forward the story. About 2 weeks later, I'm talking to my cousin. I wake up real early in the morning and shit, y'all. So 2 weeks later, I'm talking to my cousin. Long story short, I hit my block or whatever at the house I was staying at this time. That house, I went to jail, y'all, 3 times at this fucking house. It's something about that house I don't like. I don't know what it is about that house, but whatever spirit or whatever going on up in that house, it don't want nobody to live in that house. I'm telling y'all, like, that house cannot stay rented out. I might be a little spiritual or overthinking, but anyways, listen, that house, it's the house. No, I'm just playing. It was me, but it was a house too. Okay, so that's at the time the house that I was at or whatever. I'm already having a bad motherfucking day this day when I get arrested and shit. But oh, hold on, let me go back. So I'm I pull up to the house and I'm driving down my street, but I had one of them streets that you can only park on the street. It's a house with no driveway. All the houses on that block, mainly only a couple have a driveway or whatever. So it's when I say y'all, police lined up from the stop sign all the way down to like the other stop sign type shit at the bottom of my street. They all out their cars, they on their walkie talkies. They see me go by. I'm paranoid. They see me go by, but I'm looking. I seen one of them though on a walkie talkie, like he like follow my car like that. Like I drive past, he literally followed me. So I'm like, I'm on the phone with my cousin, like, oh hell no, my heart beating so fast though. My heart beating fast, y'all. I'm like, oh hell no, really? I don't know what the fuck going on, but it's cops all on my street, like from the top of the hill to the bottom. She like, what? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, let me call down and see. I hit the block. I wasn't about to stop. What I look like stopping? What? Is you cool? Do you really think about? Come on. So I hit the block or whatever. So I get from the area. I'm paranoid on God. I'm calling my peoples and stuff. I'm asking them questions. Do y'all think that? What do we say? I don't got no warrant online. Should I call? I call. I'm like, hi, my name's Tamika Bennett. I just wanted to know that I have a warrant with the lady play me, y'all. Oh no, I don't see anything in the system for you. So I hang up, boom. I call my cousin back that I was on the phone with when I rode past my house. I'm like, yeah, lady talking about I ain't got no warrant, so I'm probably just overthinking. I'ma just be cool, go back home with the bam. This is the morning that I got arrested. A couple days after I had talked on the phone to the people and stuff like that to see if I had a warrant or whatever. And so I'm just living life back like it's normal. But this specific morning was a bad morning anyways, because me and my nigga at the time, we was arguing about something, and long story short, I was about to drop him off. So, but it's like 8 in the morning. It's a gloomy, dark day. It's not a good day outside, nothing. I just had a bad feeling anyways, like that whole week. Like ever since we did what we did, I just had a bad feeling. I knew then when we did it or whatever, like I was about to go down. So we walk outside, we walk to my car. It's like 8:30 in the morning in June, the day that I had went to jail or whatever. I'm walking to my car, y'all. I get to my car, I open up the door, got in my car. As soon as I got in my car and like went to reach to close my door, the police officer literally like threw my door open and up this gun on me, like, is your name Tamika Bennett? Yeah, we need you to get out the car. You under arrest right now for robbery with you. Do you have your gun with you? Do you have a weapon on you? What color is your gun? I'm like, it's a pink 380. He like, do you have it on me? Do you have it on you? I'm like, no. I'm like, they took it a couple days ago or whatever. Because a couple days before that, I get into it with my sister and her girlfriend, and we get into it. I told them that I was gonna pistol whip them, basically about um saying some stuff to my mom, like saying that my mom got a life insurance policy, and it was just crazy. But anyway, I basically went to jail for terroristic threats. They came, they was like, what's your name? I said Tamika Bennett. He was like, okay, we need you to step outside. And I'm thinking, what is this about or whatever? He like, this is about woo woo, said my sister's name. And I was like, he was like, yeah, she said that you had said something to her woo woo, and that you do have a gun, and that it is a pink 380. We're gonna need you to put your hands behind your back. You're going to jail for terroristic threats. So I had to get bonded out of jail for that, y'all. Literally like that same week. But anyways, let's fast forward back. So they up the guns on me. They like, do you have your gun on you? What color is it? I'm like, it's a pink 380. I'm like, I don't have it on me. He like, okay, well, we need you to get out the car. So I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's big time police. This is the task fugitive force or fugitive task force. I don't know, whichever one. That's who was coming to get me or whatever. So I ended up stepping out the car. I'm like, fuck it, shit. I'm going down. I'm going down. I get out the car. They arrest me. I go downtown. I'm fast forwarding the story, y'all. Bam. I go downtown. They basically wanted to question me or whatever. He like, would you like to tell us what happened? I'm like, what happened when? He was like, at the Oakview Mall on such and such day. I'm like, it's not really nothing to say. I was just stealing, but that's just what it is. So he was like, oh, okay, you don't want to talk, so we're going to take you to jail. So they take me to jail. Long story short, bam. So that's how I get into jail. And now I'm going to fast forward to when I'm in their release or whatever. Um, Liz comes to the mod. Long story short, Liz is a cool white lady. She was Wendy roommate, my homegirl who I was up in there with. She was her roommate, and she just was cool with Wendy. She just used to be around us and stuff. We all had like, it was probably like 10 of us in jail at the time. So we all asking each other like, what are we all in here for? And so I'm like, I'm in here for robbery when technically it's strong arm robbery, but they ended up dropping it down to attempted robbery, and then they dropped it down to something else because they couldn't. The video footage that they had was horrible. I wasn't the one who did it. They did not know who it was who did it, and they couldn't just stick robbery on me, but they had to stick something on me because they do have camera footage of my car. It was my plates and woo. That's why I told you at the beginning of the story to make sure that y'all taking off y'all plates if y'all doing a crime. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, I was a dumbass criminal who had plates of my car at the time of the crime or whatever. So they had to stick something on me. My homegirl saying how she in there for whatever. My other homegirl up in there for robbing the bank. We used to call my homegirl Wells Fargo, who was in there who robbed the bank. Um, and then Liz, we get to Liz. Liz, like, I'm in here for murder. Come again. I say, who? I say, who? Y'all, she in here for murder. Huh? So, anyways, I just couldn't get over that part. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm so dramatic, but I couldn't get over that part. So, oh my God, what are you here for murder for? She like, yeah, because they're trying to say that I pretended to be a woman. Why would I do something like that? They're trying to accuse me of murdering the woman. Why would I do something like that? And then on top of all this, they don't even have a body. Again, why they have no evidence? Like, why am I even here? I don't even know why I'm even here. Is you cool? Let's. Why are you so obsessed with me? Let's go to Lover, Stalker, Killer, Trailer. Y'all keep in mind, she says she has no reason.
No matter how well you hit it off with somebody on the dating site, you don't really know who they are. This was one of the strangest, most unpredictable cases I've ever worked.
Prosecutors allege a love triangle turned fatal.
I was starting over as a single person, and I was determined to enjoy it. That's when Carrie Farmer came into my life. On first date, I had made it clear I was absolutely not going to be tied down.
Carrie Farver is the victim's name of Liz Goyer. That's Goyar, whatever how you say her name.
Came into my life. She was very smiley, energetic. She liked motorcycles. I had a motorcycle. I was match made. And then one morning, I get a text from Carrie Farmer. It was a total shock. The messages started slowly, but it ramped up.
The implication was, if I can't have you, nobody will.
I was on the road to having a mental breakdown.
I thought I'd seen it all. I hadn't seen anything like this.
Then things got worse.
This is now the complete different investigation.
I was terrified.
I've got to catch this person, but I can't find him. I was trying to find a pattern in the chaos. I found something that was missed by the original investigators. The case took a 180, just like that.
It was hard to know what was real and what I might be imagining.
At this point, the stakes were high. Who knows what they're capable of?
She's been shot by her motherfucking self. Y'all, watch Lover, Stalker, Killer. I'm gonna just break it down to y'all. Liz was acting like the lady Carrie that she killed. She was pretending that she disappeared. She was texting and emailing Carrie, which is the victim, her mom, her family, her son, even the son. Like, okay, if you're really my mom, then what is my best friend's name? Liz didn't text back. Nah, Liz, I thought you was Carrie Farver. What the fuck is the boy motherfucking best friend at? Nah, y'all, that pissed me off. But yeah, she was acting like this lady. She was contacting this lady family. She popped herself. She lit her own house on fire. Got a check off of it, an insurance check. She went so far, y'all. But when I tell y'all that you would not believe that this lady is real deal, like a killer type shit, like, but you could too though, also at the same time, because she real quiet, real just maneuvering and all that. But y'all tell me why she liked me. Liked me like girlfriend, like wanted to be with me, liked me though. My sister so motherfucking funny, y'all. Keita with the T. She funny as fuck. She called me like, yeah, Mika, why the fuck am I watching this show on Netflix called Lover Stalker Killer Girl? It's based from Nebraska. Yes. I'm like, yeah, I was in jail with the girl, the killer. She like, what? Yeah, sis, I was in jail with the killer. I was in jail with Liz. You don't remember this? Hell no, I don't remember you telling me. I said, Keto, you don't remember me telling you this, telling you how the girl liked me and how she was Wendy's roommate. And Wendy said one night when we all was like playing and stuff, we used to play in our mod and used to be screaming stuff out the rooms and stuff like that when they locked us up for the night. And so Wendy had screamed like Mika, bitch. And Liz was her roommate. And she told Wendy, don't call Mika no bitch. Y'all, the lady liked me, like wanted to be my girlfriend or something. She never said that, but that's how she acted. I promise y'all. Wendy, like, oh, she getting obsessed with you, y'all. Why my sister said, hell no, she ain't fucking with you. What the hell? Gonna motherfucking kill my motherfucking sister. What the fuck? But anyways, y'all, so Liz was crazy as fuck. Like, we used to read books and stuff in jail when you ain't got nothing to do. You flying through books, you're exercising, you listening to music on the radio, um, ordering commissary. The lines are long as fuck to fucking call home. The bitches is irritated because they want their little 15 minutes. Ma'am, be cool. Let me get my little 15 minutes. You gonna get yours. You gonna get yours. Like, for real. So, but no, jail is just annoying as fuck. You playing cards all day, you gossiping all day. We did Bible study, we did all type of stuff. But anyways, yeah, she literally like will read a book or whatever, and we used to pass the books around. So I read a book. I was telling the whole group about it, and I basically telling all our little clique about it and said, yeah, y'all need to read this. Woo. Liz like, oh Mika, let me get the book. Let me read it. I love to read it. Like, you would not think this lady was a killer, I swear to God. I'd give her the book. So, y'all, I gave her the book. The next day, we go on lockdown from 2 to 4 during the day so they can do shift switch and all that. Y'all, I must have didn't come out exactly at 4 o'clock that day because I just was probably depressed or in a mood or something. Because I was just used to getting a little moods in there. Because who the fuck wants to be in there? What the fuck? So I was just laying down for a little bit, and I might have came out probably like an hour later or something. But y'all, I used to sleep on the top bunk when I was in jail. Why the fuck I come down off the top bunk, like crawl down? I'm about to get my day started. Well, back up started. They already started, but I'm about to get my, evening started or whatever and come out my mind. I mean, come out my not my come out my room. I come out my room or whatever. I mean, I'm walking to come out my room. I look down on the ground. It's the book that I just gave Liz yesterday. Y'all, this lady just slid the book in my room. It was on my floor when I woke up from my nap. She read a whole book in one day. Let's start there. When I came out, she was so excited about it. Mika, come here. Let me tell you about the book. That part was crazy, right? When such and such, da da da. Ma'am, ma'am. No, but for real, y'all, I'm like, Yeah, it was, but I'm thinking in my head, like, no, what's crazy is, bitch, you read that motherfucking book, you put that on my motherfucking floor without me telling you to step foot in my motherfucking room. How did you do that so sneakily and sneaky when the CO is right there? My room is down right by the. Whatever they said she did on Lover Stalker Killer on Dateline, she did it. No, let me stop playing, y'all. Let me stop playing. But yeah, y'all, I was in jail with her. She was just so obsessed with us. Like she was cool with the black people. She always hung around us with the woo woo. Bam. So one night it comes on Dateline. This is before the Dateline series is before the Netflix series Lover Stalker Killer. Let me see what the Dateline series is called. Two women dating the same man cross paths, sparking a web of deceit and murder. Part 1. I'm trying to find the actual episode name. I can't find it, y'all, but you can look up Liz Goyer on Dateline, and it should pop up. But it was a Dateline series before it was a Netflix series, and we were all watching it about Liz, and Liz was watching it with us, y'all. It was so motherfucking quiet, and that damn jail mod, you can hear that drop. That's how quiet it was. Everybody in their mama wanted to hear this story because they just could not believe. We all could not believe we was in there. I'm talking about, y'all, we turned this mod into the movie theater. Everybody grabbed their chairs. All you see is rows of bitches in orange jumpsuits watching TV like some little kids. We watching it. She's watching it with us, y'all. She not cackling. She not like, she looked just so numb and just so just. Anyways, y'all, we didn't get to finish watching it. Y'all know I got out. When I got out of the county, y'all know I watched it. Hell no, I got to finish that. So, y'all, we watching it together or whatever. We didn't get to finish it, but we did get to the middle. So we know at this point that you was acting like her from her IP address, all that. Like, so we basically got the glimpse of what she did, but we didn't have the full story. And so the next day or whatever, you know me, I got to know what is going on. So after we watch it all together, Whitley is in there with us, y'all. I was like, we all outside in the little outside part that you can walk and actually feel real air in the county. If you know, you know. If you don't, okay. So we actually just walking around or whatever. So we all in our little clique talking, and I'm like, Liz, I'm like, they talking about you was acting like the girl. They talking about you had the same tattoo of her. I'm like, man, what is going on? I said, I thought you said they didn't have no evidence against you and that they didn't have a body and why you in there and the. She like, well, they don't have a body and they're lying. Who? Listen, this is what the system wants to do. They want to make it seem like you did something that you did not do. They want you to admit something that you did not do. They want you to. She is telling me all this, y'all. And baby, I'm looking at this lady like, if looks could kill, she be dead. Cause you playing. You pranking. You are pranking, Liz. You are pranking. Y'all, we out there playing one day, yelling, joking around with the woo. I yelled something at Wendy, playing with her like, bitch, get out of my face or something like that. And girl, y'all, why Liz did it to me? Bitch, you something. I'm thinking in my head, yeah, she did whatever the fuck they said she did. All right, let me stop playing. But yeah, Liz, they gave that lady, how much time did they give Liz go here? Let's do our math. Let's do our research. Cause I don't like just talking just to be talking. Now let's go your interview. She was sentenced to life imprisonment on the murder conviction and 18 to 20 years imprisonment on the arson conviction, which was when she set her own house on fire, received a insurance check for lighting her own house on fire, and also a grievance check for, I believe, her animals dying or something, is what she told us. I'm like, yeah, but they talking about you to lit your house on fire. Liz. Y'all, but she will still tell y'all to this day that she did not do it. Um, but yeah, she was one of those people that you would not think did it. She talked to us every day. She smiled a lot. She was quiet. And then black people so motherfucking funny, y'all. Why my homegirl Wendy, like, yeah, when they said that they was putting that bitch in my room, I threw away every spoon, every fork, every pen, anything she could make a knife and just jab me with. I threw that shit away. Ah, free Wendy. Oh, free Wendy. She back in there for something else, but free Wendy. But yeah, y'all. And the day that I went to court was the day that she had got sent off to York. And so when I went to court and I came back, all of our whole little circle was laughing and shit because they all thought it was funny that Liz Goyer had a fucking crush on me and that she hung out with us every single day. But our motherfucking scary, creepy asses was really hanging out with the damn lady every day. Don't we listen and we don't judge over here on Big Meek and motherfucking talk show in the Vacay. But yeah, so when I had came back, all my whole little crew was being funny, like, Mika, your girlfriend just went to prison. She was looking for you. My girlfriend. First of all, I like bad bitches. Second of all, I don't date white women. Third of all, I will never date a motherfucking killer who did all of what the fuck she did. Y'all gonna have to watch the show to see. And first of all, stop playing with me. But anyways, she was getting sent off to York. She told them like, "Oh, where's Mika? I gotta tell Mika goodbye." They're like, "Girl, Mika went to court. Just go on about your day. Just go. Go do your time, Liz. Woo woo woo." Y'all pranking. Y'all just want that lady out that mob with y'all. Y'all know who y'all is. No, just playing. But they like, yeah, let's just go on about your day, do your time with the room. She like, well, would y'all please tell Mika that I said bye because I cannot believe that I'm leaving without Mika knowing that I'm leaving. Ma'am, ma'am. But yeah, so they thought that was funny as fuck. But y'all, like, she fucked with me heavy. Like, for real. I'm not saying that she don't deserve what she did because she do definitely deserve the time that she got because she did what she did and somebody lost their life. So, long live Carrie because that is fucked up. And I pray that Dave and Carrie family and all of them, I pray that they find some peace and genuine peace in their life because that Liz stuff that she did to them for years is traumatizing. And unhealed trauma can fuck you up. That's why you be careful where you go. You always be aware. You always keep a weapon with you. If you don't have a gun, carry a shank. Carry a Michael Myers knife. Carry a little Chucky knife. I don't give no fucks. Carry something. carry a rock in the side. Whatever you got to do to protect yourself, because you never know who is lurking on you, who's stalking you, who is obsessed with you. You just never know. So you always got to be aware. Always have to be aware. But yep, that is my story on how I was locked up with Liz Goyer, and she is still in there. And I did have a couple of people that I wanted to get on here with me, but our schedules keep conflicting.